Hey guys, Carbon just announced the newest addition to their TruFoam line, the Waves paddle. Now I got to play a few games with it last night, and I wanted to share some really quick first thoughts on it. Before we get into that, I wanted to show off some gameplay videos, but also I just started using PBVision AI, and I fed the gameplay into that. So I wanted to go over what PBVision AI can offer, and how it rates my gameplay as well as my intern. So let's get into that. Alright, so let's take a look at PBVision. So this is the video library. These are the gameplay videos that I've uploaded to the website. So let's take a look at some of the Carbon games I've done. Over here on this main page, this is going to show kind of like a condensed version of the game. So this is the game I've uploaded, but you'll see down here I have the remove idle time selected. So that means in between the points, anytime I've spent picking up the balls, walking back to serve, like all that dead time's removed. So you see right there the point just ended, and then it skips over to the next point. Up here on the top right, you can actually select these things right here, so you can kind of take a look at have more of a visualization of like where each player is standing, which shots are hitting the net, where the balls are going, where the contact's being made. So that's a cool feature they have over there. And on the right hand side is where we have the highlights. So you can see, let me unselect this for now. You can see like here's the long rallies. I can also skip around to another long rally we've had, firefights. So pretty cool visualization of the gameplay itself. It's really nice to be able to condense it without having to watch through all that idle time. But moving on, let's take a look at some of the other features. So on the left hand side, you can see that it picked out each of the players that played in the game, and let's go to myself over here. So based on what the AI has seen, it's run some numbers and measurements, which are some pretty cool stats. So you can see my shot accuracy, 90%, pretty good. Serve speed, drive speed, overall shot quality, 90%. Seems pretty good to me. But you can see there's another visualization over here of where my shots are going. So this here is my thirds, but I can change it to all shots or just my serves, returns. Down here is this AI coach. So what it's telling me right now is that my return depth could be a bit deeper. So you'll see here, return depth could be deeper, serve depth could be deeper as well. And for fun, we'll take a look at intern Cody. So yeah, we can take a look at Cody's stats. He has a higher shot accuracy than me, but shot quality is lower, so I'll take that. And the AI has given him different advice, so his is master speedups compared to mine, because you'll see that his serve depth and return depth is better than mine. Moving on, there's the shot explorer, so we can kind of skip around over here to just see all these different shots that were hit throughout the game. And other cool numbers such as game stats and team stats. It's pretty cool how actually accurately did the score too. But overall, I think so far it's a pretty cool product. basically just upload this video in here and just wait a bit, and it'll output all this information to you. So if you're curious about all these numbers, I think it's a really cool product, and I think it's also pretty nice as an AI coach itself, just because it can kind of tell you what you're doing wrong and also show you like where your shots are going for each point during the game. But overall, pretty excited to partner up with them and start using this product more. And if you do want to check it out, I'll add a link in the video description. I do have a code with them, and if you use that code and sign up for a membership, you will get some, I think it's 15 free video credits. But if you do want to test it out first, I think they do have some demos and some trials you can use. So I highly recommend checking this out to take a look to see if this will fit what you're looking for to improve your game. But anyways, let's move on and talk more about the Carbon Waves paddle itself. Alright, now for some initial impressions of the Waves paddle. So Carbon did tell me to be pretty brief on this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but also at the same time, I've only hit this paddle for 2 games, so my thoughts are going to be pretty short. But in terms of my initial thoughts, I thought that this paddle felt a lot like the Genesis line. So the difference is in the ball feel. With the Waves, you get a bit more flex in the face when you contact the ball. So it does pocket the ball a bit more. So you can grab the ball a bit more and it bites it more to give you a bit more spin. But in terms of overall firepower, I think it is a step up above compared to the Genesis, but not by much. If we compare this against like other power paddles on the market, like the Logo, the Boomstick, or the Pro 4s, I would put this a step below those. I don't know if I would consider this a power paddle right now. So if you're looking for that top tier power, this isn't it. But if you do like that ball pocketing feel with a Gen 4 paddle, then that's when I would consider the Waves. But yeah, that's it for my quick thoughts so far on the Waves. I will be spending more time with it, so we'll see if the paddle feel changes over time and if my thoughts change over time. But this will release on September 25th, so stay tuned for more content on this paddle.